What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Coin Launch Lounge. If it's your first time coming in, thanks for stopping by. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. Today, guys, we got Pi Protocol. Gordon's going to be the one doing the speaking for the project. Gordon, I'm going to pass it over to you, buddy. Could you do me a favor, introduce yourself and introduce the project in a few sentences?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Thank you for being here. I'm a not native English speaker, so if something is unclear, please feel free to ask. I will rephrase then. So yeah, about Pi Protocol. So I'm Gordon. I'm based in Europe, Austria, and I'm 40 years old. Worked as IT business analyst the last 15 years, and I decided to turn into crypto back in December. I skipped my real life job and started developing. And yeah, the result 10 months later is basically Pi. What is Pi Protocol? Pi Protocol is a platform, a DeFi platform, which combines all the aspects of DeFi. So you can see NFT collaterals, you can see NFT aggregator vaults, an NFT gamification on top, NFT marketplace. And yeah, we're trying to combine all the aspects of DeFi, which you can find on several platforms, but we are combining them by a specific mechanics where we have NFT collaterals representing the liquidity pair of this project. So we have built this project over 10 months full time, and we decided to launch this project after the development is done. It doesn't mean that it's final, but we want to have the MVP done. So to start with a ready-to-go utility, and this happens 14 days ago.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Appreciate it. Looking at everything, I've got quite a few questions about all of this, especially the NFT paired liquidity. Are you guys doxed? You're KYC, right? Yeah.
Yes, we are. So yeah, you can find us. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go. No, you're good.
No, you can find us on the website. We still have LinkedIn profiles. I have some with the bigger investors. I have signed some SAFT agreements where I'm fully doxed. Yeah, and so everybody can ask. We're a doxed team.
Yeah, and you guys raised money on greed, right?
Yeah, we made a public pre-sale. The last step of the raise of money. We made this part with greed. Yeah, with the greed platform.
And you guys did a private sale aside from that?
Yeah, we had 3 rounds before. We had the seed round, the private, and the strategy round, and most of this was covered by DAOs. So we have CSP DAO on our side, who is the biggest investor and supporter, and they are big in. And we have some other private investors as well, who helped us to realize this project.
What is the chart that I'm looking at? Is this is your chart? This $8 token? This is your pipe?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Explain to me what I'm looking at. I see 45K LP. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
I do not know which chart you're looking at. We have meanwhile 3 liquidity pairs. So May, you can drop the link and I can confirm that this is the correct one.
Yeah, I'll drop the link right now. The liquidity pairs. Okay, so you have 3 different liquidity pairs. So interesting. And how much did you raise in total?
We have raised in total 750,000 USD.
Wow.
And we have 3 liquidity pools, and we are meanwhile by 1.1 million in liquidity by a market cap of 500,000 USD.
Okay. Yeah, I guess geez, what am I looking at then? So this is the wrong thing. So this isn't even.
Yeah, you're looking at to understand our liquidity pairs, I need to explain a bit. So we have a price floor sweeper mechanics. This means we don't have a direct pair between BNB and Pi. We have our main pair is BNB, PBNB, and PBNB is a 1-to-1 synthetic packed version to BNB. So you can buy this PBNB on our website. We have our own DEX on piprotocol.io. And then you can convert your BNB in a 1-to-1 ratio to BBNB. And then you can buy Pi token. This is our main liquidity pair is PBNB Pi. And there we have 850,000 USD in liquidity. And because of the complexity of this project and that some users didn't understand how to trade and how to use the DEX correctly, we decided to set up a direct pair between pi and BNB. And this is the chart you showed recently. And why do we have these PBNB, this synthetic? So to sweep the price floor means that if the value of pi increases by time, right, there are unused BNB in the liquidity pool. Like every project has this problem. There are unassigned BNBs in the liquidity pool. And 90% or 99% out of the projects cannot use this because you cannot simply get to the liquidity pair on PancakeSwap or SushiSwap or whatever and can just remove BNB. You always can just remove Booth, so the complete pair. By using this middleman, these PBNB synthetic, we are able to sweep out all the unused BNBs from the liquidity to reuse this BNB for the community. This can result in a huge buyback or providing airdrops or whatever, what is good for the project. And this is the reason why we have these packed version.
Wow. So I'm just trying to pull up a proper chart. Is that on Dex Screener? Is that where you would get like the chart that represents it?
Yes, correct.
Okay. I think I've got
correct.
It here.
I'm looking right now, so because I want to drop it, but if you have it, that's good.
Yeah, I pulled it from your
yeah.
That's set up really nice, by the way. Your community set up is very well structured with all the commands you have.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm glad I found two community mods who are inspired by the idea of the project. I understood it fully, and then we had a good talk, and I'm proud that I have them on board. So they preparing all the stuff and helping out. Yeah.
So everything's in PBNB, and that's to recover the unused BNB. It's interesting. It's almost like what Feg did, right?
I'm sorry?
That's like what Feg did, right? With the way Feg has it set up, like everything's in Feg paired BNB.
Yeah, it's in PBNB in the synthetic.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Exactly. So the charting is not correct. We're in touch with Dex tools right now to fix this, because all the charting tools need to set PBNB equal to BNB to have all the numbers correct. Dex Screener is doing it nearly perfect, even if not all trades are there, so the volume is not 100% correct. But yeah, but this is this is our main liquidity pair.
Yeah. Dex Screener is pretty cool. I've never really used it. I'm gonna play around with this. Yeah. So your tokenomics, how does that break down? Is that on the site over here, on the white paper?
No, I can explain, or I can drop our deck. We have an investors deck.
No, I've got the deck here.
Yeah, so I'm dropping to the channel. I mean, my last message was deleted. I don't know if I'm allowed to put.
Oh, if you put a link for your first message, it will delete.
Yeah,
maybe,
okay.
Be careful.
I'm dropping the deck directly right now.
Okay.
So for those one who are interested, can open and read there. So we have a total of 600,000 token. Meanwhile, 2,000 tokens are burned. So it means that we have 598,000. It's deflationary, and we have 0.5% burns. We have 0.5% is going to the development fund. 1.5% is going to the treasure game, and 2%, and this is the most important part here, 2% is going into an infinite staking pool for the circle holders.
Okay, and what's the circle?
Okay, so we have in our mechanics, we have an representation token, a rep token, LP repper token, means that everybody can convert his liquidity pair to an NFT. And this NFT is pegged to the LP in a 1-on-1 ratio. So you can convert your liquidity pair to an NFT, basically. And this is the small circle. The small circle is the representation token for the liquidity pair, and it's the same, it's the utility token for the ecosystem. And then we have a big circle. The big circle is packed in a 1:5 ratio to the small circle. Means you can convert 5 small circle, so 5 liquidity pairs to say so, into one big circle. And this big circle is the token for the 2% infinite staking pool and the access token for the NFT aggregator vaults.
Okay, so these allow you to stake instead of just holding the value in say token, where the value is pegged to PBNB or BNB. In this event, you have an NFT that's pegged to the value of the tokens, but you get access to an infinite staking pool.
Yeah, correct. That's right. So instead of having an LP like other projects have that, if you open up your wallet, right, you see mostly then there is a liquidity pair. It's not named somehow. So therefore we made an wrapper NFT, so that instead of having an LP in your wallet, you have an NFT in your wallet. And this NFT, you can use it for the staking pools, and you can trade these NFT. So to say so, it's tradable locked liquidity.
And okay, you can get your money back out of it if you so choose to get rid of the NFT and get your money back out of the NFT. Do you have to sell it on an open marketplace, or is that what?
It's like so normal. So okay, so if you convert your BNB or Pi token into a small circle, then the project protocol will create and lock liquidity. Small circle holders can sell back their NFT to the ecosystem, and then the NFT gets burned, and the user gets 50% back. I always explain this as the middle risk version, because you can enter the ecosystem with the small circle, you can have all the benefits. But if you want to exit the ecosystem, you can sell your small circle, which means basically selling your liquidity pair to 50%. And the big circle is the end station. This is the high risk game here. You can convert your small circles to a big circle. You cannot sell the big circle because liquidity gets locked 100%. And but all the big circle holders will get 2% in the infinite as reward. That's the case here. And the special thing is that if the price of Pi goes up, the price of big circle goes up as well, because there's a pegged ratio. So 100 Pi token equals 1 big circle, which is actually 820 USD per big circle collateral NFT. If a user wants to exit the ecosystem by owning a big circle, we have our own NFT marketplace at piprotocol.com, and all users can trade their circles there.
NFT marketplace, here it is.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
Wow, so very intricate. You developed this whole thing?
Yes. So I'm not a Solidity developer, but everything you can see on a Web3 and UI standpoint developed by my own over this last month. And I have some Solidity developers in my team or in our team who are supporting with Solidity. So means the contracts on, testing together. Yep.
Any questions as of now? Did anybody get lost in the small circle, big circle talk? I think you should probably run that back just one time here. I gotta pull up again.
I'm lost. Help.
What's that?
Completely lost with that. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Well,
should I explain otherwise then?
I think I can. Let me see if I can put it in perspective. How many tokens does it take to get a small circle?
20 Pi for one small circle.
Okay, and one big circle is 100 Pi. So
Correct.
what people are doing is locking their, in theory, locking their tokens, right? The value of their tokens into an NFT, but the NFT gives them staking rewards. The small circle is 1%.
Oh, right. I'm with you.
Is the small circle 1%, Gordon?
No, it's not 1%.
The small circle is
one liquidity pair equals one small circle.
okay, and then the big circle gives you 2% reflections.
It gives you 2% reflections, correct? If you're stake into the pool.
So pretty much, if you're looking to go big on this, you want the big circles. You want multiple big circles. That's the idea here, correct?
Yeah.
Because if you take it to $80, the big circle is going to be worth $8,000 plus. It's going to make you 2%.
Yeah, correctly. So if you go to the staking area on our website, you can see how this is working. As a benefit, everybody who is buying a big circle is basically locking liquidity and is helping the ecosystem. It's the first pool. And by doing so, we're providing 2% of all transaction fees as reward directly in this pool. And if you can see the API, you can see that It's actually around 20%, right? Weekly. That means by staking one big circle, you will get 20 Pi token a week, which is 160 USD.
And that's just claimable and withdrawable from in here.
Exactly. You're just staking your bit circle, and then you get the rewards, and you claim as much as you want. You can compound it, buying more circles or whatever your strategy here is.
Okay. And how does this work when you want to get on centralized exchanges and things like that? Does this all go away?
No, this is not a go away, because everything you can see on the website, like the staking pools and the upcoming NFT vaults, are within the ecosystem. So the PBNB pair and the liquidity pair, they are not related to the central exchange. So each central exchange can list Pi token by its own, but the ecosystem will work further by its own, because we have the DEX on the website, and users can always trade their Pi token or BNB token to a circle and locking liquidity.
We got a 1,000% APY here on the Big Circle pool. Is the Big Circle available?
Yeah, you can go to the Get Pi button on the upper top right. There is our own DEX, and you can choose if you want to buy small circles. You have to buy first small circles, and if you have 5 small circles, then you can convert them into one big circle. That's the play on the DEX there.
That's a lot of circle talk, Gordon.
Yeah.
A lot of circle talk, but I like it. It's really cool.
Yeah, it sounds difficult, right? But you just have to understand there's a small circle and the big circle. The small circle is 1 liquidity pair, and the big circle is 5 liquidity pairs. And it doesn't matter in which project you're participating. As soon as you're adding liquidity to get benefit by the project, you're owning a liquidity pair. We simplify that, even if it sounds difficult. You have an NFT in your wallet instead of a liquidity pair.
Any questions from the squad in here?
I got a question. I got a question here.
Go for it.
I mean, you get the BNB, you buy the PI, then you buy the small circle, and then you convert that to the big circle, huh?
Yeah, correct.
Now, it's no way that you can buy it straight up with BNB, straight off the big circle. You gotta go through that process.
Yeah, technically it would be possible, but there is a specific ratio that needs to be kept. And to make the estimate happen, we decided to go first in a small circle, and if a user has 5 small circles, he can go for a big circle. Don't forget that one big circle is worth 800 USD right now. But if volume kicks in and the Pi price does the extend, then one big circle will pricing like 8,000 USD and not 800.
Okay. And the name of the game is the staking of the big circle.
Can you rephrase this, please?
I said that the main goal here is to get the big circle and staking it, eh?
I mean, it depends on the strategy, right? And there are some users holding small circles, some users holding big circles. It depends on the strategy. If you want to exit the project, then it makes sense to hold just a small circle, because you can sell it back for 50% of its value. The big circle is not sellable within the ecosystem, even if you can do it on the marketplace. So it depends on your risk and on your strategy. From a reward standpoint, the big circle makes the most sense to say so, because it's on one side the pool is infinite and you're getting instantly 2%. We added last week 4,000 Pi token, which is 30,000 USD for 1 week in fees we claimed, and we just have a low volume right now. So imagine the protocol goes more up in volume, more fees going into this pool, and all the big circle holders will get a huge benefit by this. And this is to say, so a thank you for the guys who are believing in the project, locking liquidity with the big circles, because this is the biggest support we can have, and therefore these big circle holders get the biggest benefit.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for your explanation. I got it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You guys have almost 200 grand in just the Big Circle pool.
Yeah, correct.
So yeah, like everyone that's holding the floor, the LP is locked. You know, a lot of the floor is locked. These guys can't
Yeah.
sell 190 grand if they want to. They couldn't sell this. It's unsellable.
Yeah, but yeah, you can sell on the marketplace, and on the other hand, don't forget that your ROI is after 14 days.
That
Right?
what for 14 days?
The return of invest. Or more days, I don't know. I don't know what the API right now is. I have to check, but I last week we had 3 users. They had a ROI reached after 10 days. So that depends on how much you're contributing in this pool. But if you get 20 pi a week, it's 180 USD. So after 3 or 4 weeks, you have your return of invest.
No, it seems like nobody's trying to come off their circles either on the marketplace here. There's no
Oh,
circles.
no, there are no circles right now because they're sold.
Nobody.
We know the project put 6 circles, six big circles 2 days ago on the marketplace for 90% of its pricing, and was sold out within 2 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, let us know if you do one of those events again.
Yeah.
No, really a cool concept, man. Really a super cool concept. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, refreshing and cool concept.
Yeah, it's based on volume, right? So I mean, it's always, if you can see on the big circle side, the reward for 20% means 21 pi. So we were sitting on 8 USD, which is 20% over the launch price. But after our marketing strategy pops in the next days, I hope that we will see our value for pi, which means it gets a much higher return than for big circle holders.
What's in the future for Pi?
Yeah, we have some stuff in mind. So the first next step is to release the NFT aggregator vaults. As far as I know, they are non-existent on the DeFi space right now. So means that users can stake their NFTs in these NFT aggregator vaults, and they will just use their NFTs and get a weekly or monthly, whatever, return out of these. So it's free money for all NFT holders of whitelisted partner projects.
Okay, so they have to be an NFT holder of a whitelisted partner project.
Yeah.
If I've just got, okay, me personally, I bought hats. I bought a lot of hats. Okay.
Yeah.
Make money off of my hats in your NFT vault. I want to put my hats in the NFT vault. What risks are there for me putting my NFTs into the vault? And how does the vault pay me dividends
There
on
is
my
there's no risk from your side. So on the security side, we made a second audit right now for the vaults. This audit is done, it's double checked. There is no risk. The highest risk here is that you can lose your NFT if there would be an exploit somehow, but we double checked that. So the contracts are safe. So what the community will do, we will start a governance system where users can vote on the next project to be partnered and whitelisted for the vaults. Each project voted will get its own NFT aggregator vaults on the website. And then you can, for example, it's your favorite project, you can just stake in your NFT, and the project will lend you the money to participate on these vaults. So let's say that the project defines that your NFT has a value of 100 Pi token. Then the protocol will market sell 100 Pi token, will buy the needed assets for the vault, will stake it for you. And if you decide after 4 weeks to unstake or withdraw from these aggregator vaults, you will get back your NFT, and you will get back all the rewards. And that's it. So there is no risk from your side.
Wow, but this is like projects do this for exposure on their end, right? Like they're going to partner with you to get the PR and the whatever, and it's going to cost them some tokens to, it's going to cost them some money to buy the Pi token to be able to partner with you, but it's good exposure, so they're going to do it. That's the philosophy.
No, I mean, it's mostly about attention, right? So what we're doing is we're giving free money to NFT holders. The project Pi needs volume. All the project is based on volume. So if we can bring the most famous projects onto our platform on the marketplace and on the NFT aggregator vaults, this will force volume and attention, right? And this will bring the success to the project. So means to see favor NFTs on the vaults and on the marketplace brings us the attention we need. So yeah, we're looking for partnerships. We're in contact already, and we will list some very nice projects for the vaults and the marketplace in the next days.
Okay, please do the hats.
Drop me the link, please.
Yeah, it will. I'll drop you the link for sure. Please
Yeah,
do that.
I do a research. Yeah.
So we've got small circles, big circles, NFT staking, regular staking, NFT vaults, a marketplace, PBNB, which is the Pi protocol pegged BNB, which is just pegged to BNB price, which is the liquidity pair for your main token, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So if you want to buy Pi, then in theory you should go on your website and swap your BNB for PBNB. What's the security there with the PBNB? How does that? It's just like literally mirroring off of BNB. That can't be rugged, right? The way that is.
No,
You guys put it, it's locked or something.
Okay, so the user can decide what he wants to do. Either we have the direct pair BNB and Pi on PancakeSwap. This liquidity is locked. It's about 140,000 USD is locked. I locked this for 6 months, so users can go there and trade. I will extend this lock. And if a user trusts the project and wants to use the DEX we have on our website, then the user could easily buy Pi token with BNB, which means that this trade goes over the PBNB Pi pair. It's running over our contracts, and these contracts are also double audited. So we have the audit report by CoolHash, and there is literally no risk to do this trade. It's going over the PBNB Pi liquidity pair instead of the BNB Pi direct pair, and what you see on the DEX. And the PBNB Pi liquidity is also available on the DEX, right? So to confuse you completely, you can go to the website, convert you go to the Pi DEX, convert your BNB to PBNB, BNB to BBNB. Yeah, exactly. And then you can go to PancakeSwap, and then you can buy Pi tokens with PBNB. You don't need to. We're forcing nobody to use the website. The website is just the easy-fied way to get into the ecosystem, because you cannot trade small circles and big circles on a DEX, because you cannot.
This is the same as when you want to enter a staking pool and you have to wrap the tokens. It's the same.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's the same. It's just a service on the website to make it easier. If someone has any doubts, he can easily go to PancakeSwap and use the official pair, the BNB Pi pair, to get his Pi token. That's it. And how does it lock? So we have the PBNB Pi liquidity is 35% actually is burned, and 64% is locked in the contract. So there is no, everybody can check that in the contract itself. The liquidity pairs is over 30% are burned right now and 60% locked in the contract. Why do we have these contract lock? It's easy. Holders of small circles need to be able to exit the ecosystem. So if we burn everything, a user could not exit, right? So we need to keep a bit in the contract, so that if a small circle user is going to exit the ecosystem, that he can get out his 50% of the liquidity pair. So it's going to be unwrapped from the contract. He gets 50% out of that, and that's it.
Makes sense. So if somebody wants to use your exchange on your site, they come in, do the wallet connect, they set BNB to PBNB, they swap their BNB to PBNB, and then you do PBNB to PIP.
No, you can do it directly. You can do directly. You can go BNB to Pi to BNB.
Just like you said, it's going to route. Yeah, it's going to route to the PBNB. Okay, cool. And then they can just get. Okay, so they can buy through PancakeSwap or PooCoin.
Yeah, you can go to PancakeSwap as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. One thing that we have not spoken about, and I want to talk about, is the treasure hunt. What is the treasure hunt?
Okay, so the project is based on NFTs, right? So if we see that we have collateral NFTs in the marketplace, can you please go to game.piprotocol.io?
Yeah, right now.
This is because you have opened the iframe. So just to show it in a better way. So Pi is the platform for any stuff of NFTs, right? Collateral NFTs and wrapper token and marketplace and all this stuff. So my idea was not just to give users the opportunity to earn money with their NFTs, and the NFTs are sitting just in the wallet doing nothing, right? So give them a utility. I thought like what to do as a gamification part. Why not give the users the possibility to get unique NFTs just by finding them? So we have started a NFT treasure hunt. We have 3 different kinds. We have alpha, beta, and gamma. I can see this on the NFT. This is a gamma NFT. We're providing 3 or 4 puzzles a week. Users need to find a solution for these NFTs, and then they will be able to claim the NFT or the reward given for this NFT. So we're just announcing that the next treasure hunt will start. Users can go to the platform, can see the puzzle or the math, they can solve it, and then the user can claim the NFT or the Pi token. That's it. So we will provide these NFTs, and users can be happy with a unique NFT because they're not mass minted. There are just 1, 2, or 3 pieces available. And these NFTs can be traded on the marketplace. And we announced yesterday that Treasure Hunt NFTs will get their own staking contract. So winners of these NFTs, and they are really rare, can earn rewards with them.
And how
So-
often are these?
These circles, the treasure hunt. So we made
treasure-
3. Yeah, we made 3 already. So as you can see, there's 3 on the platform, and they're kind of different in design, and the challenge is different. So I need to explain what alpha, beta, and gamma is. Alpha is the easiest version. So the first treasure hunt was on alpha. Alpha means it's like the NFT is stored somewhere in the World Wide Web. So we're giving hints. Like you can, if you scroll down, you can see, I think the first one. Yeah, there's the first one. So if you go there, right, you can see that. So we have stored QR codes somewhere in the World Wide Web, and we're giving hints. And user need to do a research and find these QR codes on other websites and scan the QR codes and provide the solution as a comment on the gaming platform. And the first user who found the QR codes can claim the NFT, or, and in this case, you see in the butterfly run, we had 5 different QR codes placed on 5 different places. And yeah, so.
It's so cool, dude.
Yeah,
This
this is the alpha. This is the alpha. We have the beta stuff. The beta stuff is combined in the real world. So we are going to put NFTs on this gaming platform, and we are providing geolocation codes. So users can go for a real life hunt. They need to find these NFTs stored somewhere in the real world. And we have planned big city events like a New York treasure hunt, a Berlin treasure hunt, a Shanghai treasure hunt, where we store like 10 or 20 NFTs based on geolocation codes, and users can go for these runs. They will find an NFT printed out on a letter, and there's a QR code on it. So user needs to scan this QR code and needs to provide either a picture that he found it or the solution from the QR code, and then the user is obligated to claim the NFT. And then we have the gamma NFTs, and the gamma NFTs are mostly complex puzzles where the puzzle is inside. As you can see on the left side, there are flying keys, right? So tell me how many, the challenge here was just tell me how many unique keys you can see here.
14.
No, it's 10. This is so this was an easy one. We have more difficult stuff where the user needs to get a private key, for example, by flying words to access a wallet where 1,000 Pi tokens are stored in, 100 or 200 or whatever. These are the special gamma stuff, NFTs. So we have a lot of ideas and prepared. We have 50 treasures prepared already for the next weeks, so that we will keep some fun and action and inside the community. Yeah, that's real cool stuff. Unfortunately, we cannot start, or I decided not to start the real life treasure hunt because of the COVID situation right now. I think that's in most countries it's not allowed and not possible to do such events. So I'm waiting, or we waiting until the COVID situation comes down a bit, and then we go for the big city events and for the geolocation hunts.
Yeah, I think the big city hunts are cool. What type of reward do you look at for an in person? You know, like what do you how incentive how large does the incentive have to be for people to get excited about that?
I mean, on the one side, you have unique NFTs, right? And we all know that beautiful NFTs have some worth itself. All the NFTs we made for the treasure hunt, all users decided to claim the NFT and not the money. And so it says something, right? We're motivated to give a high quality artwork here. And yeah, so let's say that 1.5% of each transaction fee goes into the treasure hunt fund. So we will be able to reward NFTs up to 1,000 USD or more as a reward to find these treasures. And to be honest, and to be honest, if someone tells me in the next city from you there's an NFT store, here's a geolocation code, to be fast and you can earn 1,000 USD, I have to say goodbye, right? Because I'm done. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like, you know, this is the idea behind that.
Any questions here from the community, guys? What do we got for questions? Is there a limit on how many big circles I can have?
No, because the liquidity pair is unlimited as well. The more liquidity providers we have, the more LPs and exist. So this is infinite.
Milk, you got any questions for us, bud? Did you already buy a big circle?
I really like it. I like the idea. I like the concept.
Me too.
The thing is,
very
the thing
cool.
for me is, I'm just like, I know NFTs have value. I know they have value. They are part of the future, but I just still don't get them. And that's the thing for me with NFT
You were the
projects.
only. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving.
wondering
Sorry, we're giving collaterals, right? So I mean, small circle and big circle, they have the collateral. So this is based. The value cannot go. That it cannot turn away. It's based on the Pi protocol.
Yeah, no, I get that completely. I get that. It's just part of me, just like I say, with the whole NFT side of things. I know
You
it's the future. I just
limited
don't.
value.
I'm just not there with it. You know.
I'm just finally coming around to the NFT thing. I'm getting with the program.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a logical man, Brian. You know me, like, and it makes absolute sense. And you know, but like I say, part of me is just not willing to massively ape on things like that. I mean,
Yeah,
but like I say, I love the idea. I love the transparency. I look like you have got a strong community behind you. Like you have got some people that believe in this infrastructure that you're making, to have their money locked away in these liquidity pools. You know, these guys are fully backing you, and the fact that you're rewarding them well, you know, goes a long way. It says a lot about your project. But like I say, for me personally, I'm just not sure it's for me.
yeah. What I do like is that the NFT is tied to value, because that's always the hard thing for me, right? Is what drives the NFT's value? Like they just seem, most of them seem worthless, right? And like you'll see them at yard sales or whatever you call them, there, garage sales or whatever they say around the world, when people just sell a bunch of garbage out of their basement, you know, in their front lawn. I feel like that's where the majority of NFTs will end up, in a virtual yard sale. But what's cool is these ones are tied to the value of the Pi protocol. I really think this is a badass idea. Like
yeah,
Thank you.
Me too. I back the idea 100%. I think it's brilliant.
yeah, I'm right there with you, Milky. Right there with you. It's just a really, really looks like a well-oiled machine. To be honest, looks like a well-oiled
Thank you.
machine. Yeah,
No,
when buying it, brother.
so we have really worked 10 months and like 20 hours, mostly 20 hours a day to make this happen. You know, was improving, checking if everything works. And at the end, I'm really proud that we have launched this project and everything is going well and smooth. and that I was able to realize my personal dream to have our own project based on. It's not like a Asian project, right? It's not like simply a DeFi project. I think this combines so much, and I'm so proud with the team we have and that we have realized what we had in mind.
Gordon, can I ask you a quick question, please?
Yeah, sure.
So I've had a quick scan through your TG, and it's not like any sort of TG you would normally come across. It's more like a, more of a serious investor type TG as opposed to all the rockets flying around everywhere. For you to get the holders and the amount of investors that you've got, which communities have you reached out to gain these investors? Because it doesn't look like like your TG is your main sort of ecosystem for communication.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I know there's. So we have. Okay, so I'm a long term in crypto since 6 years already. I have some good relationships here. I have a strong partner on my side, which is Leaf. Leaf is the owner of DeFi Magic, and DeFi Magic is building continuously projects. He helped me to make this happen here. And I got some connections with in the last years and people who trust me, and therefore I got some investors on board who believing in a concept. One part I missed here, and was my fault, was the marketing. I trusted 2 companies, and one of these companies failed absolutely with their promises, and it means that we made all the pre-sale and launch without marketing. And now it comes to the fact, so if you see, we have not that much volume right now. We are working on that. So we get a close partnership right now with Crowd Create. And these are the main marketeer of Star Atlas. So we made a bigger package for 40,000 USD for the next month. And they're doing a strategy part right now. So means we have them as partner, and they kicking in the next days. We will have a big marketing package here. And they help us to start up the community, so that spread the word out, building a bigger community, that we have more guys in the community, that we will more have activity on Twitter, and the Discord needs to be maintained. This is one of the major points here. We missed that. So the marketing point was absolutely underestimated from my side, and we're going to correct these right now. And then there are some surprises I cannot tell right now, but we have spent another 40 grand for next month for some surprises in the real world. But I cannot tell this right now. This will be a bigger surprise. So we're working on the community, and we're working on getting to spread the word out, to get more people around us.
Milk, the sale was on Greed.
Okay, cool. Because when you guys are doing AMAs and you're doing your marketing, I mean, like, you've come into a massive degen area in here, so it's like your project's legit and serious and is proper long-term project. Being able to relay that quickly to the degens, I think, is going to be key for progression for you, because not all the investors in the Binance Smart Chain are that way inclined to think and invest. I would probably say about 5% of them are. So to be able to, and you may not want those investors, but point being, to get that reach, from my perspective, a better summary or a better approach to pull those people in is potentially needed. I don't know what you've got, because with just the Binance Smart Chain investor is very different. It's like, give us the contract address, add it to PancakeSwap, buy it. It's that sort of approach. But there's a lot to this, and it's more, how can you educate these people with your project in the way that you want them to invest, but also sort of start changing their mindset of the ape that's in most of these degens. Because like I say, I can see the potential in this. The only reason I'm not getting involved with it is because I'm still not 100% convinced on NFTs. And that's the only reason for me.
Yeah, I mean, I thank you for your feedback, and I will think about all your words. This is okay. If you not believe in NFTs, may the project has value for you anyway, because if you say the concept is great, you don't need to ape into the NFTs, right? You can, and this is what users can also do, is just holding the Pi token and see how the value goes up here. It's not a financial advice, just my opinion. Nobody is forced to be to buy a circle, right? And on the other side, we made it was. This is an important point from my side. If you see on the deck how we made the IDO structure or the pre-sale structure, each round is vested, even the public round. My goal was not to get 100 degens on board, that we will see a big green candle and then a big red candle and the project is dead, as some of the meme tokens outside have it or whatever. My goal was to have people on board who believing in this project and are willing to go long term, because this is a long term project. And so yeah, there are not much degen inside the project, inside the community, but that is what was my goal, have to have a core community, and we have it right now. We have 430 members in the Telegram group, and there is no bullshit talk. And when Lambo and when Ruck, you know, these people are honest people. I love the community we have been built in the last 14 days. Everybody is participating, helps each other to explain how the project works. And this is much more worth than 100 degens who are pump and dump the project. And I'm glad that we decide to make it this way.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. That's definitely the appeal for me about it. Is you know, this is aimed at a different kind of investor, you know, that isn't going to literally dump the chart based on a little bit of FUD.
What are you guys going to do with ETHbridge or any other chain?
Yeah, sure. So we have a long-term roadmap. Our roadmap is not released yet. I'm working on that. So we will release our roadmap the next days. I'm finalizing the last steps here. And so yeah, one of these points is that we will go multi-chain. Our idea was next chain should be Ethereum. And we have as well Polygon in mind. There are some interest on possible investors who are helping with liquidity, if that's needed. If not, I mean, we can just cross bridge that. But yeah, we want to go to multi-chain. The marketplace is already done on that, so we have contracts deployed for Polygon and for FNAT. It's not tradable on a website yet, but the contracts are ready, and Pi protocol will follow on these chains. It's just a question of time. So the problem here is everything belongs to NFTs is really, really expensive on Ethereum, right? So it means minting a small circle will cost the user approx 100 USD. So we need to evaluate if this is worth then to go to FNAT, just because people want to see it there, or are there alternative solutions like Solana or Layer 2 based on Ethereum? We're evaluating right now, but we have the capacity and we have the budget right now to build up liquidity for another chain and to launch this project on other chains as well. This is definitely a goal. Yeah.
Well, appreciate it. Appreciate all the info. There's been a lot of information to go around here. There's a lot to know about and a lot to learn about. If you guys feel like you missed anything throughout the AMA, the recording will be available on our YouTube channel. And just I would say reference back to the pitch deck too, because it all's explained very well in the pitch deck that they have. Unfortunately, the AMA is coming to a close, so we have one question here that we ask every project, and I'm going to go ahead and ask it to you, Gordon, okay?
Yeah,
Gordon,
sure.
Here in Binance Smart Chain, we deal with sweaty degenerate apes that have shiny new object syndrome, okay? The grass is always greener on the other side for the Binance Smart Chain and average investor, okay? So there are millions of tokens out there that these people could go and buy, okay? Thousands of active sales and hundreds of tokens launching every single day. Gordon, after this beautiful presentation that you just gave us, why, in your opinion, do you think the people should ape into Pi Protocol over everything else that they have the opportunity to ape into?
Oh, that's simple. Because we have real utility for NFTs, and we have a clear vision. We provided in the first 14 days more development and utility than other projects deliver within the first 11 or 12 months. And this shows that we are actively building, that we have a vision, and you can definitely find utility for NFTs within this project, and not just one utility, you have 5 of them.
Beautiful answer, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful answer. Gordon, is there anything else that you want to add in the end of the recording here before we conclude the AMA and get into some giveaways quick?
Yeah, sure. If everybody has questions, the community is open, right? Everybody's helping, so feel free to join the Telegram channel of Pi Protocol. I'm mostly there 17 hours a day. Beside my development, I'm trying to answer all the questions. We have super great community mods who will help answering questions, explain the project. So feel free to join the Telegram group, see how we're working, how the community is being built, how the people are friendly, and check out for yourself if you feel somehow at home, and if so, stay in the community, follow up what we're doing, and maybe earlier or lesser the point comes where you may going to invest or not. But stay around with us. That would be cool.
Well, Gordon, I appreciate you for coming in, brother. I'm going to have to go ahead and conclude the AMA recording, and you can chill out for a minute while we give away some money. All right?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much, buddy.
Hey, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. You answered every question just like it was a dream having you. You've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brian. Likewise.